Welcome to the Bucknuts Morning 5. I'm Dan Rubin, publisher of Bucknuts. Mixing it up today, I'm going to fly solo. First, let me apologize for this edition coming out a little bit late. I can go into detail, but just blame technology in general. As we set the table for you guys today, we're going to discuss the latest in the recruitment of Malik McDowell and Jamarco Jones. Talk briefly about a former Buckeye who likely slept very well last night, and then preview the rest of the day at Bucknuts. But first, I guess we have to address what happened last night on campus.
You can't handle the truth!
In this case, Colonel Jessup might be onto something. Fad Modern Ohio State fell last night to visiting Penn State 71-70 in overtime. The loss drops Ohio State to 16-5 overall, 3-5 in the Big Ten. That's 5 losses in 6 games. They're now 9th in the conference. They should be out of the top 25 when it comes out again. Listen, this team's got lots of problems. We all know they can't score. The starting lineup struggles to score, playing the 2-point guard non-shooter approach. But when guys like Mark Loving and Sam Thompson come off the bench to go a combined 0 for 7 in 33 minutes, that's not good. They made the backcourt of Penn State look a lot better than it probably should have. Tim Frazier, who can't be 6'2", had a game-high 10 rebounds. DJ Newbill had 8 rebounds, which is still more than anybody on Ohio State. He also had 25 points as he turned in a performance you'd expect from Mitch Richmond more than DJ Newbill. So listen, their NCAA hopes here at Ohio State probably depend on the next 4-game stretch they have coming up here between now and February 11th. At Wisconsin, at Iowa, home for Purdue, and at Michigan. Home for Michigan. If they don't win at least 2 of those, they're probably going to be gripping for the NCAA tournament. D'Angelo Russell, the freshly minted McDonald's All-American, cannot get here soon enough. Okay, Malik McDowell. Not much of an update here. The number 1 prospect in Michigan in the class of 2014 will be visiting this weekend. Word is, this is a family struggle with the McDowells. His mom does not want him to go to Michigan State. His dad doesn't seem to care. His parents are not together for what it's worth. He visited East Lansing this past weekend. Malik wants to go there. Ohio State may be emerging as kind of the safe pick. Not Michigan State, but close enough that the parents can still come see him play. Florida State is also in the mix. And my understanding, the Florida State coaches are very much in his ear. Okay, Jamarco Jones. McDowell will be visiting Ohio State this weekend. Jamarco Jones, who's committed to Ohio State, will be visiting Michigan State. Theoretically, Ohio State will be sending Larry Johnson and Tim Warner in there today to try and convince him not to take that visit. I think that's going to be an upset. My sources in Michigan tell me that Jones is pretty adamant about taking that trip. But if you want to follow this, the best place to do it is in Bill Kurlick's What I Am Hearing thread and on the front row all day. But to do that, you need a premium membership. This is the time of year to get it. You get a free week trial if you join now, but you're definitely going to want to go and take advantage of all we have on the site that's premium. Second pronged attack to get Jones is probably just going to be a lot of prayer. Be hopeful that he sees his future as better in Columbus than in East Lansing. But it would be very nice if LJ and Warner could go up there and close the deal.
A always B, B, C closing. Always be closing. Always be closing.
Congrats to Evan Turner, the former Ohio State standout. Had a buzzer beater last night for the Philadelphia 76ers in Boston to help the Sixers top the Celtics 95-94. I'm sure Evan slept pretty well last night. Is he the second pick in the draft good now this far into his career? Probably not. Is he going to get paid? Definitely this summer when he's a free agent. All right, let's finish this up. Let's look at what's in store for you today on Bucknuts. Besides your lifeline that is the front row message board, we've got a great boarding house item on what you're going to expect out of Chris Ash and Larry Johnson from a scheme perspective. Dave Biddle will have his editor's notes column, which is appointment reading, and Alex Gleitman is working on wrapping up what's going to happen this weekend at Ohio State, and then kind of putting the 2014 finish recruiting-wise in perspective. Once again, Bucknuts Morning 5, we realize it's new. We'd love to get your feedback. Please comment in the thread below with what you think of the show, what we need more of, what we need less of, or you can shoot me a private message. Have a great day, Bucknutters.